guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and today we're going to be talking about a new kind of fire starter that I haven't used before. Or actually, I guess you can use it as a fire starter, but it's mainly meant for heating rations. As you can see here, the Pyropac. Let's scroll down. Basically, this is a gel, right? I always like to find new and different ways of being able to start fires and to cook. And so when I saw this, it was very interesting because apparently, from some of the research I did, military went away from using trioxane, which I still love. I buy it every chance I get. To this, and now I'm not sure what they currently use, but and if this is, and you know, please let us know in the description box down below. Now in there you get 4 packs. Each have a, I would say, clever little saying, like this one: suppressive fires won't. Yeah, 2 to say the same thing. If your attack isn't going very well, it's an ambush. And what's the other one? Let's just do it real quick. Murphy says, never draw fire. It irritates everyone around you. Alright, so you get 4 of these. It does give you a little description of what to do with it. If you can only imagine, it's a gel in a packet. You got to take it out of the packet to use it. But you know how the military is. They got to have written descriptions and overdo everything, right? Alright, so what I'm going to do is, and I guess I should show y'all this. Alright, what I'm going to do is, I got this little, I'm just going to call it a bio stove because it's a cheap knockoff of the, you know, Emberlit and Bushbox and all that kind of stuff. We'll say it is kind of neat, but I wanted to get something less expensive first just to see if I would use it, and if I did, then I can upgrade to another version. But it's cool because it is hinged, as you can see here, so it only has one piece that unfolds, and then you can put it all together, so it's actually pretty cool. And then this is supposed to be for if you had a fuel cube, you know, something like that. But I'm going to use this instead and see how it works. Now I know there's lots of options for doing stuff, but like I said, I always just like to try new stuff because it's fun. Right now, wow, it's really thick, almost like jelly. It's kind of neat. And we're going to test a couple ways. I've got a lighter, but I want to try a fire still first because I just prefer those. What do you think? Lighter's always easier. Alright, now, just so you can see what it looks like in there. Yeah, just a thick gel. I don't know how long it'll burn, but I've got a cup of water out here that we're going to try and boil. And obviously I'm not going to torture you by just having it sit there the whole time watching it, but we will time it. Okay. Really? So I guess it probably is going to have a lighter. So kind of a disadvantage there. Not really excited about that, but if you're an outdoorsman or a daily preparedness guy, oops, that went out. Little peanut lighter. It is not wanting to. All right, let me get another lighter. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is going to be a very crucial data point to know right here. This was actually lit, and I did not know it. You can't see the flame at all. I just happened to hear a little crackle, and I went back over there and I looked, and I was like, man, what is that? And put my hand over it, and yeah, you can kind of see a little flicker of the flame now, but it was completely invisible. So, definitely something to keep in mind for yourself as far as being cautious. And then, you know, definitely I would not recommend having younger kids use this. I mean, because I almost just burnt myself just because I didn't know it was lit. What I'm going to do, we'll start a timer, even though it's already been going for a minute. So as you will see, we'll check back in just a few whenever this starts to boil or not, as we will see. Let's get a little better view in there. Alright. Exciting, huh? Well, it's for me, but I'm weird like that. Alright, get back to you in a minute. Alright, just taking another look. Maybe you can see a little bit better this way. It definitely seems to be pretty slow burning, so a little impressed by that. Alright, just thought I'd give you another look at how little of that flame that you can see and kind of what it looks like as it's burning itself down. As you can see, it is getting a lot more, it's getting really white, going from a clear to a white in color. Okay, check back in a minute. Okay, just as an update, right now we're 7 minutes 42 seconds, and as you can see, little bubbles are starting to come up. And this does say on it with the instructions right here. Now this would be to put your MRE in the hot water and let it sit in there for 7 to 8 minutes. I'm just really curious if it's going to bring it to a full rolling boil, or if it's just going to be like this and this is all it's intended. But either way, I mean, so far it's working. I mean, you could definitely use this as a fire starter or a way to cook. And if it picks up a little more, I'll let you know. Alright, so we are now at 9:15, and you can see now we got a rolling boil. So now we know you could definitely use it to also purify water. So if you had to heat it up so you could get, any bacteria and stuff out of it, you can use this as well. So now we got 3 uses, cooking, fire starting, and water purification. And it looks like there's a decent amount left in there still to burn. I'm gonna let that just continue to boil until it burns itself out. And then, let me turn this towards me. I'll just annotate down in the bottom how long it actually boiled for. Because, it's just not exciting to watch water boil, right? Okay, so, do I recommend this? I'd say yeah. I think it's definitely a viable way of cooking, purifying water, heating up food, starting fires. I mean, it's multifunctional. It's lightweight. I mean, these little packets, if I was going to carry them, I mean, if I need it for fire starting, you'd only need to use a little bit. Obviously, for cooking and stuff, you're going to need probably the whole pack, or you could probably get away with half of it, because it's boiling hard. But I don't know, it's good. If you can imagine, Jasmine's military shop. As I've said before, she has a lot of different things, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of great prices, and I'm impressed with it. Okay, guys, hope this helps you discover a new way of cooking, fire starting, and water purification. And in the meantime, be prepared, have fun.